There have been times that I look back and I really made my parents proud, and then there's been times where I really disappointed my parents growing up. I remember times where, like graduating high school or achieving something well. I ran a road race when I was in the sixth grade, came in second place, and things like that. And you get to the finish line, and your parents are there, and they're just so proud, you can tell. And then the words come out of their mouth, "I'm so proud of you." It's I don't know if you ever get over that. But then there's also the words when you know, for me, I was very mischievous. I was always getting into things as a kid, and I heard these words a few times from my dad, who was the disciplinarian in our family. But he would say, I think he was mad, and I'd say, "Are you mad? Well, I'm sorry. Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad at me?" And I remember it was probably a handful of times in my whole growing up years. He looked at me with this kind of sad look on his face, and he said, "I'm just disappointed." And it just broke my heart. I just remember thinking, I don't want to disappoint him. I know I messed up now. I would have rather been punished, and he didn't punish me. He didn't do anything. He was just disappointed. And I looking back, I've got two grown children and one who is now 15 years old. And looking back, I know I've said those same things to them, and how hard of words those are. Now, my grown children have children of their own, and I'm thinking about those words from a father's perspective, and how our kids want to please us in some way. And even grown now with my dad, I still want him to be proud of me. I still care a lot about that. It's crazy how that never really ends. But I'm reminded of that today in Proverbs. I usually read through the whole chapter, and then I'll pick a couple of verses and we'll talk about them. But I didn't get past verse 1 without thinking about this and the value that's in it. It says in Proverbs 10:1, it says, "A wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is a sorrow to his mother." It's just one of those verses that just remind us that we put value in our parents being proud of us or not, even as grown children are grown as adults. Those relationships change, I get it. But there's something about knowing, man, my parents are proud of me, or I haven't disappointed them. I'm not disappointing them with how I live my life or my day. And so, anyway, it's just a good reminder. A wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is a sorrow to his mother. One verse. And being a proud parent is not that hard to be. But being a child worth being proud of can seem very difficult. So just take steps towards doing what God has called you to do today and tomorrow and the next day. And God bless you. I hope this has been helpful today. We'll see you tomorrow, the 11th, and we'll look at chapter 11. God bless y'all.